guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing this simple look with a bold lip. So if you're interested in seeing like a very affordable, easy way to achieve like a simple glam, then go ahead and keep on watching. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Julia_Hoyes. Give this video a like if you enjoy, and yeah. Alright, first I'm going to be using this Almay 5-in-1 primer. I don't know if that's how you say it. Almay, I don't know. I'm half Canadian. I was raised by a Canadian and an American, so some of the things that I say might sound Canadian, but anyways, there's just a little fact about me. I have about this much. Alright, on to the next. Now I'm going to be using the Matte and Poreless Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use this Morphe sponge. Ooh, it matches my shirt. Ever since I started using it, I normally would just use like a sponge from Walmart or Target, but I have fallen in love with this style of sponge. It is so wonderful. This is just gonna be like a practical, real life, real people makeup, which I kind of am more about anyways, just because all of those other makeup tutorials with the fancy eye stuff, oh my gosh, like it's so beautiful. I really appreciate it as an art, but it's not practical if we're wearing every day. I need the everyday makeup tutorials. So I'm coming in clutch for you guys. That's what I'm here for. All right, now I'm gonna be using this Tarte concealer. I want a thick brow today. We want some thick brows. Thick with 7 C's. Why 7? I don't really know. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade. I'm just going to be pushing my brows up. So now I'm just ever so slightly taking the smallest bit of brow pomade, and I am going to just line the bottom of my brow exactly the way I want it to be. Then I'll do the top, and then I'll just lightly feather in until it is at the point that I love. You feel me? Okay. And you'll see me switch back and forth between using this side and the spoolie side, just because I like to make sure that I am kind of smudging the product in, kind of giving it that feathery hair-like look. I like my brows to not look super crazy painted on, so I will go ahead and brush through just to make sure we're headed in the right direction. All right, these are nowhere near perfect, but you know, that's what grace is for. Thank you, Jesus. I'm gonna go ahead and put nude powder all over my face. This is a super old Maybelline powder that I have. The only brushes that I really have are these Morphe Jaclyn Hill ones, which I do love them. I just don't have any other ones. And I'm just doing a very light coating of this just all over my face. I get my eyelids as well, because my eyelids tend to get a bit oily if I don't put any powder on them. Next, I'm gonna be bronzing it up with the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I love this bronzer. It smells so it smells so good. Now I'm taking this other Jaclyn Hill brush, and it's JH02. I also love the Jaclyn Hill brushes because those are my initials too. It's like the brushes were made for me. Alright, now I'm just warming up my face. I'm not gonna go too heavy. It kind of smells, it makes me think of the beach. Like, I think it smells kind of a little bit like bronzing sunscreen, if that makes sense. Oh, I just love the smell of it. Lerv. And I've got a big forehead, so we're gonna contour that, make that really try to look smaller because it's practically a 5 head. Maybe even a 6 head. All right, now I'm gonna be taking the same bronzer and using the JH30 brush, and I'm gonna be using this on my eyelids, kind of just like as a crease color, just so that I have something on my eyes. I don't really feel like doing any crazy eyeshadow today, so that's where we're at. I'm telling you guys, talking to a camera is so different from talking to somebody in real life. Like, not that I'm acting completely abnormal from myself, but you just talk differently to a camera than you would to a person, if that makes sense, because it's like one-sided. It's not like a conversation, you know? Like, it's not like this is Dora, and I'm like, which color should I do next? The bronzer? Thanks, you know? Like, it's not like that. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. Answer me this in the comments below. Do you pronounce it interesting or interesting? Do you pronounce every single letter in there, or do you say interesting? Interesting, 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 interesting. I don't really know which I say. I think I kind of switch it up. I am going to just use that same brush to darken up the sides of my nose. Give me a cute little button nose. Make it look like I had plastic surgery without the thousands of dollars. Perfect! Now, because I want more of a chiseled face, like I'm actually looking at this and I'm like, oh, like now I feel like going glam. So I'm going to use this JH05 brush, and I'm just going to use the same bronzer and just go in a more precise area, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bake underneath that so that we're getting sister snatched. Am I allowed to say that? Is that like a copyrighted term? I actually have no idea. I don't know anything. I'm just doing this for fun, okay? Oh, all right, now for baking, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And I got it in Fair just because I wanted like a white powder. You can use this just the same as I use this other one all over the face in your own shade. But I just wanted this for baking. We love a woman who can bake. Wow, this powder is just so packing. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, I'm always honest with you guys, so I don't know why I included it like that, but I have not done makeup in a hot minute. I am realizing how much I've missed it. As I'm putting this on right now, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it, to me, I find it very therapeutic to put on makeup. Like, I don't think I'm ugly, and I don't put it on to hide my face because I'm embarrassed about the way God made me. Like, I do it because it's so fun. It's so fun. If you haven't done makeup before, then you should try dabbling in it a little bit. And it's nice to feel like you're treating yourself too. Like, it's nice to give yourself a little pampering. Like today I did a hair mask, I did a face mask. I'm just all kinds of bougie today. Now we are completely cooking. So now let's go ahead and start with the lashes, because that's probably what I'm gonna struggle with the most today. I'm gonna go ahead and curl them because, I mean, I curled them earlier, but they need help. They need help. Now today I'm going to be using the, oh, is this L'Oreal? Oh my goodness, I don't even know because it's completely come off. I'm pretty positive this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Voluminous, you know, mascara. Some people love it. I don't know how I feel about it. I still am kind of wishy-washy about the whole thing. I feel like I switch between mascaras. I don't buy one and use it until it's out. I have several that I kind of switch between. And I feel like I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but my lashes go through periods of either being amazing and super cooperative or horrible. Like they are just horrible. They do not cooperate with anything that I put on them, and I'm in that phase right now. So if they're horrible, I might throw on some falsies, but we shall see. So I'm gonna go ahead and try slapping some of this on, and we'll see how it goes. This eye won't cooperate. Okay, so this eye is not going, it's not going amazing. I do not love it. All aboard the struggle bus. Now I'm going to take my fluffy brush and I am gonna wipe all this bake away to reveal a highly snatched face. It looks like I have a jawbone now. A jawbone? cheekbones, cheekbones, cheekbones. That's the goal. That's what we're looking for. A highly defined face. Now it's blush time. Okay, so now I'm gonna be taking the JH04. It's the blush brush that's in her collection. And I'm just gonna be using this e.l.f. collection of blush. Wow, I almost said brushes. Blushes? Blush? Anyways, I'm gonna be taking that. I'm gonna probably just go ahead and use this burnt one here. And that's what I'm gonna use today. I'm not a super crazy blush person. I like to add just like a little bit, but all right. And I'm gonna just go ahead and put a little bit everywhere just because I like to warm up my face. I love that I just said I'm not a super huge blush person, but I just put it everywhere. The thing is, I don't like it to be too vibrant, and I think a lot of people use crazy vibrant blushes, and that's fine if you like that. It's just, I don't like the way it looks on me. Oh, surprise, surprise, another Jaclyn Hill brush. I'm going to be using the JH09, and it's the highlighting brush that comes in the palette. And I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Golden Flower Crown highlighting powder. You can see it's super ratchet and old, like me. So I'm just going to be taking that, and you know the places. Highlight those dang places. Do it. You know where I'm talking about. Wow, this is so ratchet, the top does not even stick on anymore, so I apologize for that. But there's also so much highlight still left in here, and I want to use all of it. This is one of my favorite highlights. By the way, do you like my setup, the way that I'm just sitting on the floor? Yeah, it's awesome. I just, you guys, I just have to find the best lighting. I'm literally just facing the window that's in my room. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna be taking this Morphe setting mist, which I love. I love the way that it sprays. I love the way that it smells. I love the way that it sets. You really can't go wrong with this stuff. It's amazing. Okay, so my camera stopped recording as soon as I did the setting spray. I went ahead and sprayed it. I did a pretty decent amount just because I want my face to stay really well. And I applied this Morphe liquid lipstick. It's so beautiful. Its name is Hot Shot. And one little thing about this lip product is that it dries very quickly. So the first time that I put it on, when I first got it, I was like, oh, why is this crusting while I'm putting it on? And it's because I was taking too long. I was being too nitpicky. And you have to be really confident when you put this on and just go for it, because I find that if you take too long, it'll dry and then it'll be like you're adding layers. And so it'll just get like crusty and feel like a ton of product is dried onto your lip. I'm gonna go ahead and recurl these lashes because they are just looking rough. Oh, also, while the video cut out, so you didn't get to see my whole fan experience here. Yes, so I use this fan when I am fanning my setting spray. And I actually got this from the Dollar Tree. It was just like at the cash register, just hanging. They had a bunch of different fans, and I opened this up and I saw that it said Slay, and I said, I'm getting that for when I do makeup. Get you a fan if you don't have one already. They're fabulous. Fabulous. I also use this when I'm doing a face mask and I need it to dry quicker. I sit there like this, looking like the bougie girl that I am. I slay all day, every day. Actually, that's very false. Very false. The people who are in my classes, they know that's not true. All right, so this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love to have just like a bold lip with a pretty simplistic rest of the face. You could do this with like even more browns or like golds. Ooh, golds on the eyelid with a red lip. So nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything else that you guys would like to see. Leave it in the comments below. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up. All right, thanks again, and have a blessed day.